guys, Dolly here. Welcome back to Gypsy Rose Papery. Today I wanted to share with everyone this Garden Grimoire. So the closure is Sari Silk, and I put a little moon charm on there, and the front is just some collaging. In the back I did a pentacle stamp with some gold emboss, and I just left it plain. I just kind of weathered the edges a little bit, and the book lays completely flat, but in the front here I have a few ephemera, and these are stickers. I used the pink variation in the front here, but they were given to me by Sheena, and I think she got those at Tuesday morning, but I can't be too sure. But I love this paper. It's like embossed in black enamel. And these are the Mrs. Coggs Beautiful Witches kit. A vellum tag, a little book belongs to, and then these, I will have to link everyone that I used in this book down below, because like I said, I bought these digi files and everything else a long time ago. So I am blanking out, but I will look it up. So you'll see a few of these in here, and basically it's an herb with a little synopsis of the herb, and then some space for writing, and obviously the back is for writing. And again, this paper is the paper I always use. It's that Faux distress paper that I get off of Amazon, and I will link it. This is some gorgeous paper I got from Miss April, and I just made a little folder type, and here has different types of brooms. I just think they're funny because if you read through the names, they're really funny. I also included like little synopsises of, or synopsi, I don't know how you say it, little tidbits about the Sabbats. And so this one is for Beltane, which we are coming upon, I believe, in May. I used that enamel paper in the front to make a tag, and this is just a little booklet. And here I used some trim, a little bling, and a vine. These are just some ticket type ephemera that I sell in my shop. I had some extra, so I thought I'd put them in here. I really wanted whoever got this to have a lot of space to write, because that's the intention. And this is Letha, which is the Summer Solstice. But anywho, what I'm trying to say is that it was really hard not to over embellish in here, and I had to be careful with that, because this isn't for me. This is for someone else to be able to use, and so they wouldn't be able to use it if I went crazy in here. So I use a lot of vintage book pages on flowers, and this one is on Queen Anne's lace. And what I did was, because the book was so heavy already, I didn't want to add more stress to that spine, and so I just sewed directly onto the page, and that way they can kind of write wherever. But I picked pages this is like a kid's workbook, and it has like writing, and I love that. I love it when it has writing, original writing. Some charms, most of the charms I used in here are sort of like leafy type. I did some stamping. This is a custom kit I bought a long time ago, actually not for this book, but for another book, from Amy Joy. And then this is just a little crystal card, a doily, my skeleton clips, which I love, with a little tag. These are, I'm pretty sure they are from Screech Owl, which I love. Which, by the way, if you are into all things witchy, she's got several Book of Shadows kits, and also, or Grimoire, whatever you want to call it. This one's about mint. Just some sewing machine embroidery detail. On this one, it has original writing on it as well. But what I thought was really cool, it's got like, this sounds really weird. It kind of sounds like a spell to me because it's talking about a strand of something, and if it's meant to be, you'll marry the whatever, and it's just really weird and cool. So I had to put this in here because I just thought that is perfect. And so a lot of the stamps that I am using in here, if you're interested, are stamps that I kind of went through on my Halloween stamp haul thingy, and I think I did some, I showed some examples. Middle of the first signature, right? No, this is now the second signature, and it's a Wheel of the Year with all the Sabbats. Isn't this beautiful? I keep losing my train of thought, but anywho, the feathers from Dollar Tree. They have these wall stickers, and one of them is all these beautiful feathers. And I forgot what I was talking about. So it'll come back to me. Oh yeah, stamps. So the stamps, if anybody is interested, I am going to link that video at the end of this video, at the pop-up at the end. This is another one of the cards. It's a shipping boarding pass that I sell in my shop. And that's just a little moon goddess charm. More crows, more embroidery. This is just a little die cut, and I used it as a tuck spot. Another beautiful witches card, and another Sabbat page. This is just a little fairy and her garden, and it's the elder fairy and the lilac. And I had a picture of this on my Instagram. I just put a little trim, and this trim I found at Hobby Lobby at the remnant section, and I got it for a really good deal, and I'm so happy because I absolutely love it. This is how to preserve herbs for the winter, and then different things about the soil. And all the punches in here are Martha Stewart. Oops, that stuck a little bit there. This is just a broom stamp, little witch's hat, more trims. Here this little pouchy thing, just some trim. I only glued it on 3 sides, and if you wanted to put something in there, you could still kind of close it up. But I just have it as a double tuck spot. This is a pocket in here, and we have some more goodies. This one is on thyme, and then just a tag. So this book is loaded. These again are also from my shop. I had a large order, and so I had extras, and I was like, why not put them in here? So this is the Tiffany stamp collage card, and on the back they are lined. It's a little card on ginkgo. This is a little witch's garden little guide there, and this is another Sabbat. Just some trim. This is the bag, and here we have herbalist symbols, a little beautiful witches card, and this one is on Yule. This is just some wrapping paper that I got in Happy Mail. It was just too pretty not to use. I mean, how perfect is it in here? Couldn't have been more perfect. Another one of those beautiful feathers, and I tested it on another. I bought 2 sheets, and with a ballpoint you could write over this, but not with, obviously, if you're using like a gel or a fountain, because it's got like that glossy finish. So I love these doilies so much. They're so beautiful. This one I think is just a runes guide. I can open it up if anybody wanted to see. It's just a little room guide. And again, I will link them. And this is another herbal, well, it's a plant from an old plant book, and this is Lizard Tail, it's called. And again, it's sewed to the page. Meditation. So a lot of pockets too in here, so that you can kind of, like, this is a pocket. And this is a little, I think it's crow. I'm pretty sure. We have a lot of crows by me. But it's a little crow feather that I found the other day. This one is on rosemary, and a little card with more of that trim. And this is from this was like an advertisement for something. I don't remember, but I got it in Texas, and I just glued it to coffee stained index card. And another beautiful witches. Another beautiful witches. And on this one, it's another page from that reader. And this one talks about dandelions. And this one has writing, but it's like very faded. But I just left it loose. That way they can use it however they see fit. This is a beautiful Graphics 45 stamp. And this is a page on clover. This is a guide on trees. Just a little flip down. Page on animal totems. Just some textiles stapled on there. This is a little mushroom card, and then clover. And a little leaf charm. And here I was experimenting with embossing, and so I had this paper bag, and it embossed all the way through, and I thought that was so cool. So I left it loose in here, that way whoever gets this can just glue it wherever they want. Lavender and dandelion. And so the look that I was going for this book, if you haven't already noticed, it's a very shabby sort of textile-y look. And I'm happy with how it came out. This is mist flower, or no, cone flower on the front and mist flower in the back. Some crow washi. This is a flip. More of that Amy Joy paper. This is Screech Owl, I believe. Another gorgeous, oh, I love this one. Gorgeous feather. This feels so nice. This is from Pinterest. It's like an old cigarette card with a little fairy on there. Another beautiful witches image and a tag. One of my favorite from that kit. And this one. And this is one of my favorite stamps. And I forget how many signature this book has, so I'll say it at the end. I believe it's 6 signatures. Total of 120 pages. This is a page on cacti and succulents, which are my favorite. I just planted a succulent garden in my backyard in the shady area. And just assorted ephemera for her to journal on. And that is it. And let me count the signatures real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6. So yeah, so this is the Garden Grimoire that I have been waiting a year to make. And whoever is getting this, I hope you love it. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!